Hey guys! So for my first YouTube video of this week, I'm just going to be going over what my first day or week of school was like. I'm a senior this year, and the first day of school was actually not as bad, I guess you could say. I was not tired when I woke up. I wasn't tired throughout the whole day, so that was a pretty good thing. I get to drive to school this year, and I'm so happy because I've always wanted to do that. I feel bad for all of my juniors out there who could not get a parking pass this year because they only gave them to seniors, and they were only giving out 200, and I don't think everybody bought one because our parking spaces really aren't that all full during the day. So I think they probably could have given out more, but maybe they'll change it again next year. My classes are actually pretty good. I got most of them I liked. I have a lot of the same teachers that I did last year, which is so nice. My schedule I'm not really that fond of this year because I have gym second hour and then I have lunch fourth hour. We have two different lunch periods in a matter of an hour with 4A and 4B, 5A, 5B, and it goes up to 7A and 7B. So I have it 4A, which is at 10:30 in the morning. So having gym second hour is not good because I can lose like 2 pounds maybe in an hour, and then I gain 2 pounds because I have lunch fourth hour. So that really bothers me. Also, with we having two lunch periods, my friends, most of them have it 5B or 5th or 6th or, 5th and 6th. So, and they won't switch lunches, which makes me sad. So that's not fun. I don't like having lunch in the morning. Senior year's been the first week or two was okay, and then this third week, the senioritis is kicking in, and if for most people who don't know what that is mental anxiety, where you are physically and mentally drained from school, like you just too much. It's like you can kind of take it as like the freshman 15, you just don't gain weight or anything. It's just you're drained, you're overwhelmed, you feel you're overworked, and it sucks. I have it right now, and it's really, really bad. I think being a senior is not as exciting as people think it is. The only exciting part is you're done after this until you go to college. And we get out 2 weeks before everybody else, which is pretty stressful because that's when we start cramming for finals, graduation, how many tickets am I going to buy, on all that. And you're only awarded a certain amount. We don't graduate at our school because it's not big enough, so we go over to what's NIU, Northern Illinois University, which is like 45 minutes from here, my house. So that's actually nice, but I love the school, I love the campus, but I feel bad that everybody has to drive so far just to watch their kids graduate. My family's not gonna be that hard because one of my cousins actually goes there, so. And they don't get out as far as I know, they might not, they get out, I think, before we do, so, like a week or two before, so we'll see how that goes. And then everybody gets to start planning their graduation parties. What bothers me is when they have them in August. I'm like, we're going back to school in a matter of weeks. Do not plan your party in August. That is ridiculous. My other cousin is actually getting married this summer, so I have to kind of work my party around that because I really want her to be there and I want her fiance to be there, but they're most likely going to be in their honeymoon, so I'm kind of bummed about that. But I get to go to Wisconsin and stay there for a couple of days for the wedding, so yay! I've been there skiing for like a day, but I've never actually stayed there, like like to Wisconsin Dells or something like that, so I'm really excited that I get to go and be in a hotel. I miss being in hotels. I've always liked that. So I'm really looking forward to that. Senior year is actually, junior and senior year are the worst out of the 4 years. Junior year is like, okay, the most spread apart, the SAT, ACT, whichever your state wants to call it. We call it the ACT. It's something you can't really prepare for, in my words, because it's stuff that you've learned, but they kind of expect you to remember it. And I have horrible anxiety and test-taking anxiety, so it was kind of a bad day. But I was actually weirdly calm, so that was kind of shocking to me. But I didn't do as well as my parents would have expected me to. But I fucking taking tests, so I didn't really care. I knew I wasn't going to do good, so this is like, if you don't do good on whatever test it is, you have to work hard during senior year, because this is your last chance to prove to these colleges, I may not have done as well as I'd like, but this is why you should accept me. Which is why we always encourage freshmen to get involved as much as possible, and then you can put that on your college resume, because they look at that, because that's really important if you're involved. And, which for senior is actually pretty hard, because I'm in sport, I'm in multiple clubs, so homework should be my first priority, but it's really hard to do when I don't have time to do it. Because I get home, I gotta eat, and I'm just ready to go to bed. Well, I gotta watch TV, and then I gotta go to bed. So, it should be a good year. I'm hoping after Thanksgiving break, or even before that, the senioritis will just disappear and won't come back. And you people out there, you can say that you don't get it, but trust me, you will get it. It's not, you can't avoid it. You honestly can't. If you want to not be stressed out, don't go to school. Because you can't run away from it. It happens to everybody. Because a lot of the people don't start their college applications until, like, it's getting down to the end of the year for seniors. I'm like, are you kidding me? You had a year and a half to get this done. Because we get our college admissions, I guess you could say. I don't know what the actual term for it, like where you get the school, we want you to come a tour letter in the mail. We get those this year. And you get a boatload of them all over the country. So from different states and stuff. So you may not know where you want to go, but you should get your applications to the schools you're thinking about. Doesn't have to be all of them, just your first top 3 or whatever. You need to have those filled out and sent in to as soon as possible. That's really important. Even if you want to go to community college first and then go transfer after 2 years to another college, which is a smart move by your part, it really is. Go on your college tours anyway, because you only get one chance to do that unless you want to transfer. So, it's always smart, because you may say you know what you want to do, completely when you go to college, what field you want to be in. You are most likely going to change your major those first 2 years. So, it's better, especially if you're paying people, if your parents are paying for it, they will kill you if you change your major, because that's more money that they have to spend. So, it's always better just to go to community college and, try out some different things. And if you still want to go with your original field, go for it. But I recommend going to community college first and just testing the waters and see what you like and what you don't like. And then you can transfer after that second year and, just figure it out. I also recommend taking as many dual credit courses as possible, because those you don't have to pay for when you go to college. Because it counts as college credit. Don't fail. You fail one semester, you're done. They can kick you out of that dual credit class. So that's a lot of pressure. So I would just take as many of them as possible, because that's really helpful. So you don't have to pay for it. Like, books are like $400 in these colleges. They cost over $400 just for the books. So you will spend over $2 million, most likely, depending on what school you go to, which, who has that money? You can work all summer for about 4 years. It doesn't matter. No one has that much money unless you're rich. So, also looking to scholarships, in my opinion. I think scholarships really save you financially. They also, a lot of schools do have financial aid and stuff like that. So, they want you to succeed. It's not that they want to not let you in because it's overpriced and everything. College is very overpriced. Costs less than it does to go to high school, I think. But, it's a really good experience. The one thing about it that I don't like is you only have 2 options. You either focus on school or you party till you kill yourself. So, please don't be those party people. I think, honestly, you can do both. The partying, maybe in moderation, because a lot of the friends that I have in college, I see their pictures on Twitter and Instagram, and they're just at every bar in whatever state they're in, and I'm thinking, what are you doing? You are wasting all this money that you're supposed to be using towards your education to getting drunk every night or every weekend. That's a waste of time. You should not even be in college as much. I think you can have both, but you need to sort out your priorities first. I really hope that all of you do have a successful year. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel to see what new videos are coming next, and don't forget to leave comments because I really want to know how your guys' first day went. Enjoy your school year, guys. Bye!